Banks were once the anchor of any shopping district, but they're fast disappearing as technology leads us away from face-to-face banking. These angry customers say branch closures are all about putting profits before people.
Another sign has gone up.
They're taking the bank away. I don't understand it.
That's disgusting that they should close this bank.
The last bank standing in busy Fairfield Heights in Sydney's west will be closing the doors permanently just before Christmas.
If it happens here in Fairfield Heights, it could happen in any local suburb.
And it is. Take a look around your shopping centre. Notice anything? The banks are slowly disappearing. The King family has come for a quiet protest. There's Dave in the chair, Ruth, his loving wife, son Daryl and their friend Jenny.
We've been banking here for 48 years.
They've never done anything like this before, but they're desperate.
I did ask, would there be an ATM? And she said no, they're not giving us even that luxury.
Lucy is just as panicked.
You've been banking at this bank since 1957, and now they're closing it.
They close it. I'm very upset.
Lucy, you've been loyal to them. Have they been loyal to you?
No. But
Thank you, Lucy.
what can I do? They do what they want.
The King family has always walked and wheeled to their bank. Not anymore.
For our convenience.
Here are the other banking options.
Yep.
So you have to, what, get a bus?
Yep.
Or...
After getting that letter directing them to other branches much further away.
I just felt, and the convenience word I thought was insulting.
It's always been busy. It's always been busy here.
The day we visited, it sure looked busy. They were even queuing for the ATMs.
They're making that much money, they're making that much profit.
The locals are confused.
There's no way this branch is losing money, so there's absolutely no reason for it to close. They've profited from the community for years and years using their money, and now it's just a slap in the face for the people.
This is not about it not making money, it's about wanting to make more money and putting profits ahead of people.
Frank Carbone is the angry local mayor.
There are hundreds of businesses here, thriving businesses.
That will affect not only my business or our business, will affect all the business around the area.
But at the computer store and the news agency, they're worried.
It's got a lot of impact on my business.
Who now have to carry takings to other suburbs.
The security's not going to be that tight, so
Yeah, it's a good
it's going to
point.
be hard.
17 k's away, another closing sign has gone up on what seemed to be a busy branch at Ermington. And customer Graham got one of those letters telling him to go further afield.
It's bloody awkward for traffic and parking and all that.
Steve at the real estate agency got a surprise in the mailbox too.
I got a letter the other day that said they were going to increase transaction fees over the counter. So obviously they've learnt nothing from the Banking Royal Commission because they're going to charge me more for no service.
Back at Fairfield Heights, there was no comment about the pending closure. No interview from head office either. Which sort of contradicts all those ads they threw at us after the Royal Commission.
Don't judge banks by their words, judge them by their actions.
And the grovelling statements from Anna Bligh, the CEO of the Australian Banking Association, that represents them all.
Having lost the trust of the Australian people, we must now do whatever it takes to earn that trust back.
Daryl said a rude word when I reminded him of that statement.
Let's be honest, the bank made over, I think it was $8 billion last year. They're making a profit. It's just pure corporate greed. That's all it comes down to. When is enough money? Enough money. It's never enough. So that's why they close these branches, to make more money. So it's disgusting.
Yes, our banks are fast disappearing. In the last 3 years, the ANZ has shut up 137 shop fronts around the nation. The Commonwealth Bank, 90. The NAB, 98. Westpac, 45. Even the second-tier banks like Suncorp have closed 47 branches. And St George, 31. Six years ago, I visited this Westpac bank when it was trialling no cash deposits and withdrawals 2 days a week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, bad luck.
forcing folks onto ATMs. Can you use the ATMs?
No.
You don't know how to?
No,
So you need a teller?
Yes.
But now Westpac at Moorebank is less bank. It's closing next week.
I don't remember the last time I went to an ATM.
Even the ATMs are now being taken out of service at the rate of 10% a year because
I barely even use my physical card anymore.
More Australians have actually used mobile banking than they have visited a bank branch in the last 12 months.
Kirsty Lamont runs the money-saving comparison site Mozo and says expect more closures.
I think there'll always be a role for the bank branch, but we will see the number of those branches continue to decline over the years, and really those branches will be used for those bigger transactions where people need that face-to-face advice.
All these changes probably won't affect the young and savvy, but what about some of our older folk, the ones we're told to give respect and understanding to?
People like us don't want to go on the computers and things like that. So we're the old type of people and we just do everything with cash. I just can't understand that.
We placed a number of requests with both the Australian Banking Association and the Commonwealth Bank to talk about issues customers were concerned about. Both declined an interview, with the Commonwealth Bank saying customers have more banking options available to them than ever before. Their full statements are on our website.